Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to be going over the LeetCode problem, linked list cycle. So first, let's do the question. Given head, the head of a linked list determines if the linked list has a cycle in it. And so what a cycle is, so a linked list has a cycle if you encounter a node that you've previously seen before. So for example, right, look at this linked list. You start at 3, you go to 2, you go to 0, you go to -4, and then you go back to 2. We've seen this, you've encountered this node before. So in this case, there will be a cycle. And similar to this one, right? You start with 1, you go to 2, going from 2, you go back to 1. And because you've seen 1 before, you've seen this node before, there's a cycle. And in this case, you just have one node that's not connected to itself, so there's no cycle in this linked list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a set to keep track of all the nodes we've seen. So we're going to loop through the linked list, and for every node that we encounter, we first check if the node is in a set or not. If it is, then we return true. Otherwise, we add the node to the set. And finally, if we loop through the entire linked list and we don't return true, that means there's no cycle, and so we return false. So here, right, what I'm doing is I'm creating a set to store all the nodes that we've seen before. So, and what I'm doing here is I'm gonna be looping through the linked list, starting from the head, and for each node that we encounter, we check that if the node is in a set. If it is, we return true. This is because every node that we've seen will go into this set. So if we encounter a node that's in nodes, that means that we've seen this node before. So that means there is a cycle. Otherwise, we just add the current node to the set, and we move on to the next node. And lastly, if we loop through the entire linked list and we don't return true, that means that there is no cycle. So we return false. So let me do a quick test one to make sure I didn't mess anything up. Okay, looks good. Let me submit. And yep, you can see that this is a pretty efficient solution. The time complexity is O of n because we're looping through the linked list once. The space complexity is also O of n because at the end, the node set will have all the nodes in the linked list. Thank you for watching.